right, everybody. Welcome to the inaugural broadcast of the PB Boys War of Rights event coverage. I am Lakota Wolf here with Pagan Squirrel. What's up, Pagan?
What's up, boys? Welcome to another Friday night of the Antietam Creek Conquest, hosted by 19th Indiana, also known as Junior Officer Night here in the War of Rights community.
Yeah, nice little warm-up event to start our weekend off right. So you want to share what you think about tonight? The teams, who's playing, who's leading, anything of that such?
We're still a little early looking at some of the rosters right now. We're still, people are rolling in as we go. But for most Friday nights, as I said, is considered the junior officer night for most of it, most regiments that we play with. That allowing some of the younger guys, some of the corporals, NCOs, guys that don't lead too often, get a bit of the get a taste of it under a not so important board per se. This one's kind of like the run-of-the-mill, hey, we got some maps, let's play the maps, lead them out. There's no board in play like our Saturday and Sunday events, so it's a bit more laid back for the guys that we are, that'll be leading tonight.
Yeah,
I know at least in Pickens Brigade we have, who is it? It is Corporals, I believe it's Corporal Sticks and Newberry. First Sergeant Newberry will be leading Pickett's Brigade. I know that for a fact. But we'll get the rest of the rosters filled out when the round does go live.
Yeah, right now we are in the muster map still. We are pre-event right now. The event actually has not started yet, but we like to come in a little early, do a little pre-gaming, a little pre-game recap of any important events that happen throughout the week in War of Rights or just in our world in general. So
yeah, not really much off the top of my head. However, I did see in chat earlier, we would from Pickett's Brigade would love to wish a happy birthday to Mr. Nolan of 42nd PA, good friend of ours, and we've known Nolan for a couple years now. So happy birthday, you old bastard!
Happy birthday, Nolan. Where are you? Here, let's find him.
He's somewhere. I think he's on this left side somewhere near. Where is Nolan at? Let's see. Where's Mr. Nolan?
Alright, we're all from New York here, IDB.
Oh,
he is dead.
He is dead. Well, happy birthday.
He is dead.
Oh, these muster maps are such chaos at times.
Nolan is currently over here near the USA flag on the straight rail. There's Nolan, the yellow officer slot over here.
On the straight rail. Oh, I see him.
Not straight rail, snake rail. Snake rail on the east. That little star over there.
Oh, yep, there he is. There's the birthday boy. Oh, he's even facing the camera. How nice. Happy birthday, Nolan.
Yep.
Hope you have a good one. Hope you don't win, because you got to play against us. But I'm just playing.
Yeah, but tonight for the maps, we have Hagerstown Turnpike and Dunkers Church. Both of them being Antietam Battlefield maps. Both of them being hard maps for both sides, honestly. They've become very... everyone's talking about biases. They have become very union-biased maps, attacker-biased maps. But if played right, we've won both of them from the defense before on both sides. So it'll be very interesting to see how some of the junior officers that are leading tonight decide to approach and work together.
Yeah, it will be a very interesting night to see that. I appreciate to see the junior officers. Speaking of which, right there is Dino HIV. He is the junior officer leading the 28th sharpshooters tonight and skirmishers in place of myself, since Pagan and I are doing that. But give him a chance to do, some junior leading. Guys like Newberry and Sticks. Just kind of gets it wet. And I know from a PV perspective, we appreciate this because when we are in our major events like Saturday nights, if the officer happens to go down in the heat of battle, we have experienced guys that know exactly what to do, and they won't miss a beat. We can keep moving on even if our head guy goes down.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting. Hagerstown Turnpike. We actually covered this event. Covered the last half of it on Sunday from the Union with their echelons attack. All right, we are going live in 2 minutes. Sounds
live in 2 minutes. All right.
So that will be right there from Joker. But yeah, with Hagerstown, it's Union with their echelon attacks trying to suction the CSA in. We covered the last bit of that last week, and we'll see if the CSA team can maybe pull it out a bit better than the CSA team did last week. Last Sunday, it was very HDHL, some SB. They were very hesitant on a lot of their maneuvers when it came to counterattacking against the Union Echelon attack. So it'll be interesting to see how tonight's Corps of Officer Corps will be doing for that. Speaking of the Officer Corps tonight, we have HL underneath Second Lieutenant Cole, 9th Louisiana under Corporal Casablanca, 83rd PVI underneath Corporal Caddy. We have, of course, PB under First Sergeant Newberry. We have 9th Louisiana underneath Captain Joker. We have 43rd Mississippi under Major Matt. We also have what looks like 4th West Virginia under, looks like Henry. And then our artillery, we have a bunch of mercenaries from Pickett's Brigade. We have, it's 11th Mississippi. I think they're 11th or they're, yeah. Fletcher, Freak, Jody, Eugene, bunch of Mississippi mercenaries with PB alongside Knox. And then we have HL's battery underneath Perkins. On the Union side, we have 42nd Pennsylvania, A Company underneath Captain Hood. 42nd Pennsylvania, RL Company underneath First Sergeant Nolan. We have NYV versus First Lieutenant Parker. Then we have IVB under Salty. And then on guns on the Union, we have the prestigious 42nd PA Cooper's Battery underneath Lieutenant Mattis.
Cooper's Battery.
So,
oh, right.
Yeah, they are Cooper's
batteries
Battery.
Going at it tonight. We'll see
Yeah,
how effective they are.
Yeah, we have some 11th Mississippi mercenaries that are flying underneath the Lynchburg Battery banner tonight with Mr. Knox taking command for me in my absence.
So we are
And
at 43. We are live.
43? Yeah, infantry is live.
It looks like the Union.
Also, I did miss it. We also have FSB, First Cav, underneath First Sergeant Nick. He was not spawned in as the officer when I did the roll call. Good to see the FSB boys here.
Good job there, Pagan. It looks like the Union has elected to... Oh, they're going two sides. They are going left and right. Looks like they're splitting evenly. And it looks like the CSA is doing in kind. Looks like they are mirroring.
Yeah, and the CSA, from, our discussions before the round started, talking with some of the boys from PB about the plans, the CSA is going to really try to play around the make the Union come to you, because they know with the way the tickets are in this map and how the field play is, sit and cover in the woods, get the flanking shots on the hillside. You're going to get easy shots in this fucking hill, and then let your artillery just fucking hammer these boys in the field. They're all going to clump up.
It's like NYV is moving far left for the Union flank. Yep. And it looks like, what is that, 42nd on the hill? Yep, 42nd on the hill.
Yep, got all 42nd on the hill, but 42nd is being shot at by the FSB PB detachments.
Yep,
with first casualty of the round is going to be Second Lieutenant. Second Lieutenant Wolf of 42nd PA getting sniped by who was this over here reloading? Trying to find this one of the HL boys got sniped.
Yep,
him.
we also have HL over here with them, and then we got the sharpshooters deep in the woods.
I believe that was Gridley, FSB First Cav Gridley. We are giving you the first kill of today's match. Congratulations, soldier.
First blood.
Speaking of, you got 42nd A Company pushing up hard to hit this Confederate in the middle. And then you have the RL Company under Nolan swinging out to get a pincer attack on these boys in the woods.
This is a maneuver I haven't seen for a while, using this defilade here as the Union to do some rolling volleys and all that. Not a bad idea from the Union. We got all of PB right here facing them though, so 42nd and PB going face to face over here on the Union hard right. In the meantime, we've got IVB with Tennessee on the rocks in the middle of the Union middle.
Yeah, the Union middle. You got these IVB boys taking an artillery shell. It's kind of the bad thing about sitting out here. NYV where Parker's at, it's kind of what you want to do. You want to open order, get some spacing, make it aware for artillery. I'm not going to want to shoot a line that's an open order like this. I may kill one guy, I may kill two and get some knockdowns. What I want is right here in this little back alley, right where Salty is at. These thick clumps behind these rocks, all this blood you can see. Those are the targets you want to go after. Target-rich environments.
We got a lot of people on CSA already right now, including Ironheart and Nox and Elhas and the Mercs. There's a lot of people on Artie, which is probably not a bad idea on this map.
Oh no, not at all, not at all. You want to probably, I'd say where they're at, they got 11 guys. I'd say about 12. 12 is probably my cutoff for this battery back here. You know, it's like you see, we also got 83rd, 9th Louisiana. Those boys have popped up on the front battery. So you got Battery Pogue, which is not a bad battery to have. It's just when this Union does their echelons, you lose this fucking battery really quick in comparison to Brockenbro, where you can kind of just sit back and smoke your cigars and fire artillery shells.
It's like 42nd split up into 2 units.
Yeah, you got the 42nd A Company underneath Hood, and then you have RL, which is the 51st Boys underneath Wolf and Nolan.
Oh, okay, interesting. I was not aware of that. Huh.
Yeah, they'd usually do this on Friday nights, split up into 2 companies. It's kind of what they've been doing recently, because you know, right now between all of 42nd, they have about 52 guys. They got 20 with Hood and 32 with Nolan.
IVB's moving to cap.
Yeah, they were asking in chat about early cap, and they, you know, it's gonna happen. You're gonna have to early cap. You have to early cap because you see where the CSA is sitting. Look at the ticket drain. You're not really hurting their tickets too much. They'll just sit back and let you do it. They will just sit back, let you waste your time.
And they don't have any cannons aimed towards point that I see. The CSA does not. At least I didn't notice.
Closest cannon aimed at point is Dale, but he is sponging right now, so he will not be able to knock them off of cap. I did see, though, that a couple guys got hit by a shell up here. Got a bunch of red blood mist on that front little pike.
Big mist, huh?
Oh, you also got Fletcher. Fletcher's getting his gun aimed in over there.
Now I'm digging what the CSA is doing over here in the woods. I've always been a big proponent of sticking in these woods.
Here comes Joker. Here comes Joker charging out the guys on point. See if he can bait this 42nd element.
PB is also coming up too out of the woods.
PB is right in Hood's side right now, and they don't know. They are standing and loading right now.
Nolan
but PB going right past them.
Nolan's coming up behind him here.
PB missing a key moment to wrap up this 42nd line that's just standing in the open.
It looks like Newberry is falling back into a different position. But I agree with you. That was a prime opportunity.
Falling back like that, you got your boys. You're losing many, many men in the field right there. You got 5 guys dead in the field from that 42nd volley right into him, chasing them away. That was a key moment right there. Like, you got 42nd, you had their side. Could have easily charged in and wiped them.
Yeah, you had blockers there. You know, the guys in the woods were blocked. Could have blocked Nolan to his advancement. They could have easily taken
Now here's the question: is PB going to come into West Virginia and this help down here with Joker?
42nd
charging in point. They are poison point. Thing is Newberry going to support them? Otherwise, that is going to be a wipe on point. Actually, is it?
Where is
it going to be?
Oh no, Newberry's right there.
It's a slugfest on point right now, and
it might
CSA
be a
is going to get routed.
For Newberry to move up there and support that, just to,
he's redeploying. He is redeploying his line. Let's see
Looks
what
like
the
we have
outside
more
of the field
42nd
like.
coming up to support that effort on point. So it looks like they are getting reinforced somehow. But there's not many people left there for 42nd. They are massively outnumbered on this right flank.
Yeah, and their rear is getting pushed right now by Cole. Here comes HL right into the ass of 42nd, and they know, but they don't know HL's close. They were focused on this FSB unit in the
they were
woods.
Not paying attention. They did not see Cole.
They were way too focused. They will, however, hold the charge, but at a very drastic cost. Ooh, that 40. There is Hood taking an artillery shell right into the bulk of his line. He only has 5 guys left. They do repel the HL attack from the wood lines, but at what cost? Because the tickets are going to be evened out really quick on this recap.
Oh, looks like 42nd decided to pull back.
I don't blame them. They're getting chewed out. I'd pull back, reconsolidate your forces on the backside of this hill. Now AHL is gonna have to do something. You got AHL, you know, a couple 28th boys over here taking shots at Madison, his artillery. That is something you need to do. You need to pop your boys out and get rid of this artillery up here on the hillside. That is gonna cause nothing but nuisances for your boys who are sitting back.
Looks like everybody's kind of resetting right now after that little bit of a push.
You got IVB over here. Good old IVB on their rocks, covered in strawberry jam, but they're finally doing some open orders out here in the field to get away from that deadly CSA artillery that is firing hell on top of them.
Yeah, man, you got to be careful. Be careful of these rocks over here. Here, I'll zoom in right now, show you what we're talking about. These rocks right here. Oh yeah, you can see all the raspberry jam all throughout those rocks, man, from where those boys were getting hit. We still got a few guys on there, the 10th Tennessee, but you know, you got to be careful. Looks like they're doing just standing in a line, but you're still standing in line.
You got 19th Indiana, 43rd Mississippi. You have C Company from PB along with some Mercs going out for points, seeing if they can delay. 42nd though, they're getting suctioned in right now. 42nd does not know HL and FSB is right behind them.
Ooh.
HL is gonna take out the guns and get those free tickets before wrapping them up.
This is a good maneuver by the CSA. I always agree with
that it is.
Defense.
They are enveloping this 42nd unit, and unfortunately, any of help for 42nd, they are red mist in the field or 150 yards away doing jack shit. And shit, by the time Parker and his boys get there, 42nd will have been wiped, and the CSA will be reconsolidating to face their charge to gun them down. Oh, there goes Parker, gonna draw on his line. Boys gonna stand in the field. If I was Parker, I would not be standing there.
Just fall back and shoot at them. There's no need.
Yeah, they are way too late. They are way too late for this counterattack, and I would not stand there if I was Parker.
They're
you
also
have
right
13 Confederate artillerymen.
Right
Yep.
Yep. Same with
they are
IVB.
right in line for artillery.
Same with IVB. They're all right there. But hey, you know.
Oh yeah, look at IVB. Look, they moved from those rocks to get rid of artillery. Their entire line is covered in red right now from artillery shells.
Yeah. Yeah. But then again,
another one.
You know,
Another one.
Like we've mentioned before, you know, we see things that other people don't see here in the field. So, you know, can't really play.
Yeah, we currently
armchair
have both
general too much. But
currently have both the 42nd
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvanias. Yeah, both the 42nd PA's flags in the dirt right now, being guarded by Mr. Lamette of HL. Or is Lamette AFK standing there? I don't know. Lamette, you're on color guard tonight. All right, here comes 42nd Hood, trying to get rid of this HL that is charging off his artillery. Hood is by himself. Hood missing the first two shots.
Let's go, get out of here,
Oh, here we are, yep.
Come on, boys. You fucked up.
Oh,
you
guys
guys
reinforcements.
We got you covered.
Oh, the confusion though. There's a few of HL boys mixed in with the 42nd because of the uniforms. However, 42nd will not be able to wipe this HL element. They got their flag out, and that is pretty good for the CSA getting that flag out. But there goes 42nd down the road to get their flags back themselves.
Looks like 19th is going to reinforce
artillery
those
getting a
woods.
nice little landmine.
Yeah, 19th is reinforcing the wood line over there.
I think they're a little late on that reinforcement. Maybe they're actually they're where they're sitting. They're pretty deep in those woods. I don't think 42nd will realize how many men are actually in this wood line. Actually, not a bad plan by Joker. Seeing if they can get them into another suction attack.
I love just hanging out in those woods on this map, man. If I had my
there goes
druthers, I'd
IVB.
just have everything
IVB sending a small detachment
Oh
to
my
point to
gosh.
bait that cap.
there. IVB's just getting decimated by artillery. But yep, and they have capped. They have capped. But at what cost?
They have capped at battle ready, which if they would have waited maybe not even 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Yeah. Not even 30 seconds. They would have waited a little bit more. That gold timer would have went down to about 11 minutes. But nope, they have that gold timer set for 20 minutes right now where they have to hold. However, with the field kind of evolving to like a wild mishmap of fucking movements going on right now. Not really a flow of battle except for the center formation bulging out to see if they can dislodge this Union in the center.
That is part of Union's point on capping early, is to pull them out so that way you do get them in this type of formation.
Oh, there's assault on the hill by HL, and HL is just gonna get gunned down by 42nd coming up the hill.
Yeah, it might be just better just sit in those woods and shoot at them. Let them come to you, you know? Let them make the mistake first.
You do have PB though. They're kind of sitting on Battery Poe, getting pieced out by infantry, by rifle fire. But they are on cap where they are standing, so they will get this cap back up. 42nd has their main body of force not here moving up.
I don't know if it's going to be enough though.
Oh, it won't be enough. They'll CSA will probably get the cap. No, are they countercharging? They are full sending a charge into the middle. Right into the jaws
Looks like
of the
that
enemy.
was almost a USA team kill.
Oh yeah,
their
almost
artillery.
was.
Yeah, it might not be a bad idea to charge them out if you're CSA right now. You've got the numbers, you could do it. At least it keeps them
Yeah,
from...
you do, because 42nd, Hood has a good chunk of guys just up here on the hillside dealing with this HL detachment in the woods.
That's why I like the woods, you keep them distracted.
Artillery just laying fucking hate down on the cannons.
Yeah, artillery is on it
Speaking of
tonight.
cannons, you have what is Salty from IVB thinking about sending a charge against the CSA cannons, which in theory would not be a bad idea, but from the position they are sitting in, that is a long field you have to march across, and by the time you get noticed, you have a lot of pissed off PB mercenaries down there that are just gonna shoot you as you run. Charging across an open field, as presented by, unfortunately, General Pickett at Gettysburg, is not a good idea.
Cole's doing a good job staying in the woods.
And as soon as he puts me in charge, I do the same.
I think the skirmishers
Yeah.
are maybe a little too far out in the woods, but, you know, like I said, it's junior officer night.
Speaking of the woods, you have 19th Indiana Joker and
Oh,
HL
yeah.
under Cole coming out of the woods right into the side of 42nd, catching this element from Hood by
Now,
surprise.
this is when PB should move up right now. This
That
is
it
a good
is. You
time
got
for
you got them
PB to move
enveloped.
up.
You have them enveloped.
And here they go. Yep, and PB is moving forward. Well, at least the Mercs are. Where's Newberry?
You
Where
need everybody
where
going
you
in
at,
right now. You
Newberry?
need everybody going in.
Where are you at, Newberry? I don't see Newberry. Maybe he's down.
Newberry's probably dead. He just spawned.
See, that the idea was right with that charge, but it was very poorly executed.
That it was. However, if this, you know, the FSB and HL are still kind of massed together in the woods, they could still make this charge out and push, because there's not many of 42nd boys left standing on the field. There goes the counter charge from 42nd down the road.
You know, it's okay. I think
Yeah, if people are coming from spawn on CSA, they should Bayos and go right now so they can get back into that
All right,
fight.
42nd is hitting PB right in the mouth, but they don't
HL
realize
is coming
Joker
in
and
the
HL
side.
coming in the side.
Yep, Joker and HL coming in. Good move by Joker and HL here. But we do have major reinforcements coming from the USA spawn, but it looks like they are getting distracted
Nope,
and
they
heading
are-
to the hill.
They are heading to the hill. Miscommunication by high command on the Union side, calling for units to reconsolidate on the backside of the hill, led to unnecessary ticket loss right here on point. Unnecessary ticket loss. Now, the guys coming from spawn, no loads, maybe a bayonet, maybe no bayonet. What they did is the right move. Pull your flag, get your flags out of there, make sure they're secure. Reconsolidate your forces, get everybody reorganized, and move back out. Because What the fuck is IVB and NYV doing? What is NYV doing?
I was just gonna say, like, they are going in all by themselves over here.
NYV charging out the entire Confederate Army on point.
Oh my
NYV,
gosh.
did you not hear what I just said about charging across an open field?
Why? Just why? Why would you even? Are you trying to throw the match? Like,
I wouldn't be saying about throwing the match. That is just a bit of a concern about what the plan was there.
I mean, you have to be aware of the battlefield. You have to be aware of what your friendly units are doing and move accordingly with your units. If you're the only one moving in there against a big battle line like that, there's something wrong.
Especially because you see, you got Parker. Parker has his boys pulled back. IVB, another part of IVB is pulled. Well, no, Parker didn't get pulled back. His flag stayed back, and they're respawning back here. So they moved in with their, they moved their flag in, charged up there. But they also had this IVB 69 New York under Salty over here on this right side that they could have done something with. Coordinated attack from both sides. Maybe wait until 42nd got their forces produced back together, let them send it over the top of the hillside, and then you hit them in the side.
Some issues.
But now they got 9th Louisiana and 83rd PVI underneath Caddy and Casablanca looking right at these boys out here on the rocks.
Well, it looks like we just have skirmishers holding off Hood and his 42nd unit over here in the woods.
Yeah, there's some more guys moving over though.
FSB. We got
yeah,
a few
but you have
more,
Joker. Joker with the 19th is moving back to that position.
It looks like he's
I think Joker's really enjoying the woods over here. We can pop out.
Was this IVB at the point again? Yep, IVB is there on the
another
point
charge?
Again. But this is where this unit, is this PB over here?
Oh yeah, this is IVB 69.
9th
yeah,
LA
69th
right here
boys are trying to cap.
9th LA and 83rd have a good position that they could stop it right now if they really wanted to. But there again, armchair general, we're seeing things other people don't see, and it is junior officer night tonight,
I mean, what they're doing is not a bad thing. This is what you kind of want to do as the Union. Get time. You want to get time, because time is not on your side for this map.
They're falling
So they're
back,
down here capping.
Who is this Union guy in over here with 9th LA? 5th US recruit Butter. he's just chilling with them. You can see it right here. Union flag. Oh, he's going all the way back to their spawn with them too. Just chilling. Unless that's some type of glitch. It looks like he's in a CSA uniform, but he's got a...
Well, that's the thing though. We have the Zoovs out here, and then we also have these Brooklyn boys who are all wearing very similar uniforms right now with the red pants.
It's like Hood.
Lots of artillery though. Lots of artillery going across the map.
Yeah, it looks like the artillery did reposition their guns more towards point.
Yeah, they did, but Mattis, do you see them, Mattis? Do you know they are there? Because Hood has left you. The infantry support has left the artillery. And here comes Joker. Here comes Joker chasing off the Union artillery.
And all he needs to do is then just rotate that movement down the point.
Another good. Oh, that's a lot of dead bodies right there on that right side of the 42nd line. Lots of hate going down range from artillery. Yeah,
and CSA
19th needs to will. 19th needs to will. Okay, here come. Oh, there goes Hood. Getty man just gunned down Kotal.
Yep, I caught that on video.
Yep, here goes Hood retaking the hill. Knowing Madison didn't help.
Right into fucking Joker here.
Yeah, but I think Hood has the numbers and the manpower. Or does he actually? No, he does not.
CSA
it's gonna be a tough fight.
Oh no, it's pretty close, but does look like CSA has a slight ticket advantage.
Here comes the guys with Nolan to finish off this Indiana hold at the top of the hill.
Yep, it looks like USA has regained the hill.
Here goes Salty and IVB across the field, going to go support Hood.
Oh, looks like they might move the point.
NYV and Parker still open ordered in the field.
Oh, way over yonder. Yep. Yeah, I kind of forgot about these guys. They've been doing the same thing the whole time. Sorry, NYV. Nothing against you all. You guys are doing great. Doing the Lord's work over there. Who are these on these rocks here? 5th New Hampshire.
Oh, there's a bit of communication issues going on right now with the Union. Union doesn't. Hood and some of the other guys are calling for no cap. Meanwhile, you do have a small detachment of IBB. They were capping.
Now these rocks where 5th New Hampshire are right now, this is the area I like to sit as a skirmisher on this map. You know, you've got good cover.
Yeah,
it's hard for RD to hit you here.
It's not. I would say it's hard for RD to hit you. You know, there are shots where RD hits. You see some of it. It's harder. It's mainly because the way the cover is set up, there's so much cover spread out that it's not going to be as juicy as a target as, say, the rocks that these Tennessee boys are sitting at, where your cover is all clustered in one little area.
Exactly. Now, you know, as we talked about in one of the videos we did a couple of weeks ago with Hagerstown, this is one of those maps that all the Union has to do is get CSA and breaking and cap. We've seen it time and time again where the Union will get their ass whooped the whole round, but able to cap in the end. So we'll just see, you know. It looks like the CSA holds a slight picket lead. But there again, all they need to do is just get them in breaking in the cap. But really nothing too out of the ordinary for Hagerstown.
It's kind of going about how I expected. There is a lot more play on this left side, though, using the hill, going across this hilltop than you usually would see. Usually it's going down the road and across the field using the straight rail and the tree as cover. You don't see many assaults going across the top like what 42nd's been doing. The main reason for that is as 42nd goes down across the hill, time and time again, HL and 19th coming right into their side. Good work though by the skirms and the right, you know, the marksmanship out of everybody in the wood line right now. Guides are being dropped left and right up here.
If you can see them here.
Whoa!
They are. Looks like they are turning some Union cannons towards those woods. At least one of them. Looks like Meek has got one ready.
He's gonna miss. He's gonna miss
hardcore.
There's no one. There's no one where he aimed.
Yeah.
No, actually, no. He chased this. He chased this fucking line back here. PB's line that was back way in the woods.
Wow. All right. I guess that was wrong. We did get somebody.
Not a bad. I did not realize he had line of sight on them. Oh yeah, he barely had line of sight.
Who's this? It's been
not a bad shot.
83rd's another one I haven't really seen much here because they've been taking on NYV over there.
Yeah, you got NYV and IVB out here. Yeah, 83rd along. Yeah, 83rd here in this deep corner, and then it was 9th Louisiana with them as well.
Ooh, that was a good cannon shot.
So where's 9th Louisiana pull it off at? Where are these Louisiana boys at? 9th, where are you sitting? Oh, at 9th, a little bit further back in the wood line, shooting.
Like HL's holding back a little bit right now.
Here goes IVB slowly moving up on point. Nope, they are gonna stand in the field. Up. Looks like 42nd infantry is slowly pulling. Alright. See. So Nolan's pulling his detachment of 42nd off the hillside, leaving Hood and his detachment up here to defend Madison, his guns. Overshot by, who is this gunner right here? That was an overshot by Mr. Gardner.
I mean, the USA has got plenty of time. If I were them, I'd just shoot them in the breaking range.
Yeah, and that's, I'm spectating on the Union side, so it's, according to chat with Hood and them, that is kind of their plan. They got 30 minutes. They want to shoot it out a bit before they feel like they have to get pressured into something.
There's plenty of time in this match.
What is Mattis doing?
Where is Mattis? What are you talking about?
He's on the artillery. Oh, okay. He's moving the gun over to get a better angle. I thought he was going to turn the gun and shoot Hood with it.
No. No.
Yeah, they're trying to get a fucking target on these PB boys in Indiana that are tucked in the woods away from them.
Yeah, looks like the skirms moved up a little bit. Good traders with them. All right, that trader's on. All right, WV.
Bit concerned about. Oh no, my C company. I thought C company was facing differently. C company from PB with James. They're kind of perpendicular to this artillery and just shooting up right at them.
Yeah, looks like CSA has kind of fallen back a little bit to limit their ticket losses. Oh, USA, who is this? Is this NYV? Nope, this is Wolf and that detachment from 42nd moving towards CSA artillery. There really isn't much resistance for them to move up that far.
There isn't, except for that artillery piece that went
Right
straight
in their
through 'em.
face.
Neither one of these shells, they're shooting straight through the line, though, missing.
Cannon in your face. Just like the movie Glory. Right at the very end. You know, when they're running through
El
the
Haas,
fort.
what are you doing, El Haas? You didn't sponge the gun, El Haas! You didn't sponge the gun!
Oh, El Haas. Alrighty. Well, I imagine this is what we're going to be at till CSA goes into breaking. Then all hell's going to break loose.
Oh, yep, here comes NYV in 42nd, pushing up on this artillery piece.
What a bunch of bullshit, boys.
And here goes the charge by 42nd to the artillery.
Oh, here they
Ooh,
go.
nice canister right into 42nd, dropping a good chunk of guys at the fence line.
You know, this artillery could use some help, guys, in the woods over there. I'm not going to say any names who's over there. I'm not going to say any names who's over here, but you could be helping them right now. It looks like they did hold, though.
Yeah, Fletcher and Perkins with their pistols. However,
and USA does go into breaking first.
But CSA is close. CSA is close, and they are pre-capping.
Not a bad idea for USA to get aggressive here to push them into breaking.
Oh, if I was, USA, with this little attachment from Wolf right now, up and over and charge artillery.
If I was CSA, I'd just let them cap. Fall back, let them cap, don't die.
Yeah, but here goes NYV.
And this is
NYV
Newberry.
gonna get,
Newberry
but they're gonna
going
get the
right
tickets.
in.
They're gonna get the tickets. They're gonna get the tickets from this.
Yeah, falling right into what their trap. Yep, and there is breaking. And like I said, time for all hell to break loose here. We do have 42nd moving right to cap as soon as they went to breaking.
We don't have enough. There's not
sorry,
enough Confederates on that field. That is
IVD,
not enough
not 42nd.
Confederates.
Nope, and Confederates are
That is
way
not
out
enough.
of position. And that is it. Yep, see, just like I said. Just get them in breaking, take it, that's it. Final thoughts there on that round, Pagan?
That was Hagerstown. First time we saw it this weekend, and I guarantee it will not be the last time we see this map this weekend. It's been heavy on the rotation a lot in a lot of the events, and unfortunately that's how some of the maps go. But yeah, that's just standard Hagerstown. Couple concerns about some of the movements. I guess some of the, gonna say at HL when it came to the artillery getting charged out, did not go back. Support the artillery and kind of cost a bunch of tickets. So, a bunch of mistakes on both sides. But however, Union made less mistakes and took advantage of the mistakes that the CSA made a lot more. And that's kind of how it comes down to it.
Yeah, definitely some questionable moves by both sides at times, but it's junior officer night. Hagerstown still kind of played out the way it normally does, So we will get ready here for the second map. We will be streaming this live through. This will be one video, both rounds. It's just easier and simpler that way. Might have a little entertainment sometimes between rounds. We might have special guests, stuff like that. So, push that like and subscribe if you like what's going on here. I don't have the little icons, so I'd play them for you. But yeah, thanks for joining us on this Friday night. Thanks, Pagan.
Were instead roused by the orders of their officers back into their battle lines. Soon, they would march northward.
How
to
can
the
you
sounds
misspell
of
Mississippi?
gunfire and screaming carnage.
One of the things you learn
Side
in
of the chilly shaded tree line.
MISSISSISSIPPI.
Well, is it It's like what? M-I, crooked back, I, crooked back, I, P-P-I, or some shit. Whatever that
Right.
fucking old thing was.
Exactly.
Alright, we got us another muster going on. Quickly swapping sides. So the team that was on the CSA last round will be playing on the Union this round.
All right. Soon as we get in here, I am going to do a little thing here. Hold on. 1 second. All right.
Run to the corner.
So since we are at halftime and we are at the muster map right now, or is this the map? Are we live? Nope.
Oh,
this
no,
is
we are
still
not
the
live.
muster
We're not
map.
live. Yeah.
Okay. As most of you are not aware of, I do have a War of Rights merch shop, and here it is. You can find all of these fine, well-made items at lakotatraining.com. It is a Shopify store, just in time for the holidays. We got Cyber Monday coming up, so if you want to support your boys here, you know, buy a hoodie. All right, back to the match.
All right, and we are back for a Dunker Church. Quickly run down the list because we've got probably some new guys leading. We have on the CSA, Captain Hood leading 42nd, Nolan and Wolf leading 42nd, Parker leading NYV. But we do have a switch up. IVB is under Spoon. And then alongside Sergeant Salty.
He's a
For
traitor.
artillery from CSA, you have Mattis in the Cooper's Battery at Battery Carlton. On this, now on the Union side, we have 1st Virginia Cav under WASD, HL under Irish, 9th Louisiana under Captain George Washington, 83rd under Caddy, and then PB underneath Spiz. Then we also have 19th Indiana underneath Awesome and One Army. West Virginia boys underneath, I think Breakfast is leading them this round. And of course we have the USA Artillery, which is Mississippi Mercs underneath Fletcher and Knox, alongside Perkins on HL and some 9th Louisiana boys.
All right.
And of course FSB. We also have FSB. Yeah, all right, I did get FSB Wastel, yeah. Okay.
All right.
Make sure all these boys are covered.
Good old Dunker Church here. I love Dunker Church. I know it's one that's generally always won by the USA. You know, there's a lot of complaints that this is unbalanced. I've seen the USA win this, quite a few times in my day.
Yeah, I've seen both guys win it. We've won it from both sides. Dunker Church, CSA needs to play very passive. They need to meet the Union on either side of the field wherever they decide to go, and isolate them, kill them where they can. Drop the enemy flags in the woods. Keep the Union flags in the wood line. Because if the Union flags stay in the woods, it is a long march from the Union spawn back to the church.
It is. It is a long march. But there again, this is one of those other maps that, all Union has to do is get them in breaking and take cap.
Yep. However, I'm a bit concerned, though, about the choice from 42nd when Mattis taking 7 guys on artillery. This is usually not a map that as an artilleryman, I'd ever really use artillery guns for, except for oh shit cannon with canister for charges. Mainly because the Union artillery, field artillery is being used by HL. They got to get their guns in the position. But off of spawn, the Mississippi mercenaries underneath the Lynchburg battery, their guns look straight at the church with easy shots to just easy tickets out of 42nd's artillery.
Looks like the Union has split up into 2 teams. We've got a left push and a right push.
It's more like a left push and a center push.
Oh yeah, they did move to center, didn't they? Looks like they were starting to go that way, but they're now shifting. At least one group's shifting to Victory Hill.
I heard
There is 83rd is shifting to Victory Hill under Corporal Caddy.
Yeah, so we got Captain George Washington of Knight, Louisiana. We have Corporal Caddy of the 83rd PVI.
Oh, we got a push on the hard right flank here. We got PB going right into 42nd.
Oh, and that bucking ball from 42nd. Oh, absolutely eviscerated
HL
these
is
PB
moving up with
boys.
PB though, and
Yeah.
42nd has moved back
Which
into the woods.
I like this. 42nd pulling it back, trying to get their loads reconsolidated. There goes that artillery shell way overhead, though. And I kind of like this assault because you get these guys sitting on the backside of Victory Hill. You get these 3 detachments out here in the field trying to see where the CSA, if these CSA guys are going to move from their positions on this right side.
It's also not a bad idea to have a RD guard. Oh, rain stopped real quick. Not too bad to have an artillery guard on CSR USA left flank either, because I know our skirmishers, we like to mess with that artillery.
I have turned guns on people many times from this back battery.
Concerned that much about being concealed? Come to me.
All right, WB and
make some
IVB are just
camouflage,
hanging out
dust
in
it
the
up
woods
quick.
behind the church. Looks like HL and PB have a firm grip here on the Union right.
Yep.
For
They
now.
got a firm grip. You got, 42nd's 2 guys right here. You do have the 42nd artillery trying to bracket them in. I'm only concerned, though, is that when this artillery does get bracketed in, where Holland, Etheridge, and Gladden are at, Gladden is a damn good artilleryman. You are perpendicular to that gun, and he could just send a shell straight down that line. That was a nice little volley from 42nd. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys. They got 6 guys, 7 guys with that barrage.
They got a few of them, yep. It's one thing that 42nd does do well is they are good at their volleys. I will give that to them for sure any day.
Yeah, with bucket ball, that is, I'll be honest with you, bucket ball is not something I'd be wanting to take at point blank range right now from this direction.
And that was a Union artillery hit towards 42nd in the woods. All right. Yeah, that was the PB mercs over there, some of our PB boys. They're going to have to take care of this right flank at some point, though. Right now it might be okay, but they're going to have to address the Union pushing up on the right.
Yep. Yeah, because you got George Washington and Caddy. They got their boys hanging back. And then CSA are all shifting over to isolate, except for this NYV unit. NYV, West Virginia, Tennessee. They're kind of just sitting back here on that far southern side of the map, kind of just
Joker's
waiting.
pushing up the middle, and Joker just went down. Joker's pushing the nipple. Joker is pushing the nipple. He doesn't have much support, though.
He has no support by any friendlies, but he has the manpower to take it over, except for IVB waiting.
Yep.
Ooh,
IVB
friendly
is pushing
artillery
back.
right in the ass.
Mathis got his pistol out here.
Flores sitting around right into the ass of that charge.
And 19th is down.
However, that charge by 19th right into the jaws has drawn the CSA right on the nipple where Union artillery can
And we
have
have
a
a
field
big
day with
push
them.
on the right side of the flank by PB and HL into 42nd.
don't know.
42nd is countercharging them right now.
Yeah, there's not enough power over here from these Union boys to take that gap. Yeah, it's way too many guys.
That was an
Get those flags out of there.
I like to call that an ADD move. You know, you guys were doing fine and patient. You know, you have to be patient sometimes. You can't get too anxious and just want to ram it in there, or it's going to go soft and not work at the last minute. You know.
See, Union artillery overshooting once more into the woods. Who was this? Come on, Flores. You should have shot the same shot again, Flores. You would have hit him.
Oh, alrighty. No, they had a good grip on the right side. I'm a little disappointed.
Oh, they
by
did.
that
Oh, they
move.
did. However, they did get the flags out, which is good to see. Good flag management by the CSA. I mean, not CSA, by the Union. Not losing it. Oh no, never mind. They did lose one flag. Whose flag is this? Ah, looks
That's
like
19th.
Irish.
It's
Yeah.
19's flag.
No, well, I'm talking about on the deep right. Irish's boys lost the flag. HL Misha lost
I
the flag.
see that one.
Just,
So yeah,
just
two
on
USA
the.
flags
He is.
down.
He was 3 feet away from being out of bounds.
Oof.
So close, but no cigar.
CSA's playing
that's
this really
two-
well so far.
Two Union flags down in the dirt, and that is not something you want to be playing as with the Union.
Oh, there's
Time
our
is not on your
skirmisher.
side.
There's our skirmisher unit. Let's see how they're doing here. Got Ironheart, Dino, his brother Red Rover, and Dixie. Surprised Trader's not over here. He's probably in here somewhere, though. Or chopping vegetables, who knows?
Oh, yeah, he's not in here right now.
Alright, we got Shifty over here lining up a shot. Now it looks like HL and PB are heading back to the right. Oh, we got a center push here by a CSA unit. Who is this? Looks like they're going to push Victory Hill. This is 42nd. This is Hood's 42nd over here. It's like they are getting into the side of Victory Hill here. And 83rd was not ready for it. They kind of caught 83rd out of position a little bit. Along with 9th LA. A couple of them sitting here. I don't know where the rest are. Yeah, Hood's just shooting into the side of Victory Hill. You know, might be a good idea for these boys on Victory Hill to pull back a little bit. You know,
Yeah, but the Union just called for a massive push right down the center towards the nipple.
And here comes
Good little
PB
artillery
and
barrage.
HL
Good
right
artillery
at 'em.
barrage. Good artillery barrage, wiping out whatever defenses were at the nipple, but
And
unfortunately
I don't think
wiping
Hood
out.
sees him. I don't think Hood sees him coming. Oh, he just spotted him.
Yep, and they are getting out of there. Artillery barrage from the. Oh, if they do that barrage one more time, a lot of guys holding up the nipple now.
They are out of there. Brought to you by Coors Banquet. Okay. All right. Yep. Big push up the center by the USA. Irish is pushing the
I
army
would love
pretty
to
hard.
see the. I would love to see artillery get a barrage in real quick before our infantry gets there.
Irish gets blasted. All right.
That is such a juicy target right there on the nipple, full of Confederates for that Union artillery to fucking shell. There goes one shell, overshot, but got a couple kills on it.
Oh, we're stuck together. I'm
Oh,
back here.
sounds like they're falling back. Sounds like the USA.
Ooh, there's another good. There's
Ooh.
good barrage from those Mississippi boys out of Virginia.
There
Nice
they
barrage
are.
on that little nipple.
There is hardly any fence left on the nipple. Excuse
Yep.
me. I got a little gassy tonight. So what happens when you get older?
Which
All
is the
right.
downside of the way the artillery pieces interact with the environment now. Is, you know, it does get a lot of kills. Like previously you could do that shot, kill the guys and leave the fence up, but now you're just getting rid of all the fence line.
Ooh, USA already
you're gonna-
has that nipple down, man.
Oh,
They
that
have
is-
that.
Yeah,
locked in.
any artilleryman worth his weight in salt knows the chords for that nipple by the back of their hand, especially from these back batteries that those boys are sitting on right now.
Miller's
However,
about
I was
to
saying,
launch
the
one at
issue with
Union
this
Line.
is that there is no cover anymore
Oh.
for the Union to charge into and take advantage of. It is now just an open field up there.
It's like Union's doing all right holding the center fence line in Victory Hill. Looks like they're kind of getting a little panicky, though, the Union is.
They are. They don't have their flags. Flags are respawning, and there's been a lot of miscommunication, a lack of communication on the Union side right now. Nobody really knows what the fuck to do.
Times like this, you just have to slow it down. You know, slow it down, use the fence lines, go up that center fence, just tuck in there, find an area
Yeah, you
to
still
start
got,
shooting it out.
Still got 30 minutes, and CSA is pulling back into the woods. They're gonna sit in the woods until you move up, and then they're gonna move their guys up. Ooh, artillery barrage on that right snake rail where it's about 30
I
seconds
know,
too
I
late to
caught
get
that.
30 seconds too late on that. But yeah, it looks like Union is pulling most of their troops back to remuster. Yeah, but yeah, right now, CSA is kind of playing this as a textbook dunker. Stay in the woods, hide from the enemy artillery as best you can. When one of your scouts spots movement, shift your boys out, isolate the movement, and then pull it back. You don't want to leave yourself exposed for too long.
There's still a lot of time left in this match, but both teams are still
plenty
at
of
battle
time.
ready.
Plenty of time.
You know, that kind of gets me to smell.
I don't know if USA at this rate could get them down the last stand, though. You just have to shoot it out. Times like this, you know, if you just have to slow it down, get back to the basics, you know. Just start forming your lines and shooting at them. You don't need to charge. You don't need to do anything fancy. Just keep it simple.
Now hereby.
Oh, I see him.
So what are you looking at right now, Pagan?
Kind of just monitoring the entire movement. You got a massive push by the CSA, trying to isolate this Union group that is out here on the stone, trying to get some tickets out of them. But other than that, I'm just kind of just monitoring the battlefield, the ever-changing battlefield right now. You do have a major Union offensive going deep Union left, Confederate right, trying to see if you can use this unit over here on the right that's getting picked apart as sort of like a feint attack and see if they can get this side and get themselves dug down on the far left.
I'm all for a forward defense on this map.
Ooh, nice artillery hits right into 42nd over here.
Couple of them. Oh, three of. Oh, I caught that one. All right.
Nice artillery. 42nd just had their entire 50-man company over here get eviscerated down to like 20 men.
Artillery made that
what
whole
some
line fall to
shells.
the woods. Wow. Oh, we got a CSA push on the left.
Yeah, you got a
USA.
massive Union push into this left side.
PB and HL going left.
Yeah, they're gonna try to dislodge this IVB, NYV, all these New York boys up here.
And they
They're gonna
don't
try to
look like
dislodge
they're
these
too
New
ready
York
for
boys.
Union goes into engaged first, but Union is starting to pick up the tickets.
But time's on their side. You want when it comes to war of rights, you want to get your opponent into taking losses at about the 30-minute mark. Got old Knox and PB. All the PB boys are calling for a mesh play on the goal line. Let's see what happens. See if they get that little swing route over here on the left side.
I agree with them tucking into the fence and just shooting at them. Let them force you
Oh yeah,
out.
make it a slugfest. Make it a slugfest.
And we also have a Union push up the center by 9th LA.
Yeah, let's just hope that Union artillery has loads for this major Confederate push out here on the right side of the
So
church.
42nd is ready for them. They are no match.
That
for
they are.
42nd.
That they are. Let's hope. I say maybe they're just pulling them out for the artillery to hit, because here comes, what is this, 19th coming on the right side.
And this is a chance for the CSA, for Nolan, them to take Victory Hill. That would be a huge advantage for CSA if they
Little
took
short on
Victory
this
Hill.
artillery barrage.
We do have this group right here. We got 43rd, some 19th guys coming into their side, but right on what's left of the nipple. There's not much left
Yeah,
of the
what's
nipple.
left? Yeah.
But they will be outnumbered as well. They are still charging into the woods. They are
Look,
heading
40
right
sec-
into the
40
bulk of the
seconds
line.
pulling back to the woods.
There's-
Well, now they're coming back. Now they're coming back out of the woods to isolate
Yeah.
this group.
Yeah, this
Another
could
isolation
be a
attack.
ticket waste here. Should have. Oh, what's this CSA group coming up from behind them? Taking down the Union flags. Oh, the West Virginia group, the 4th West Virginia guys coming in from the rear.
Oh, okay. Well, they did not see these boys get out here.
I didn't see him get out there either. Good job on those guys.
Ooh, PB though is gonna get wrapped up by the New York brigades.
It is a
New York
fight
boys.
at the church, man. We got a punch out at the church going on right now.
Yeah, but I don't know if the Union does not have the manpower right now to really take that fight. Those boys are just getting themselves in a fishbowl. PB, HL pulled out of that left side where they had the New York boys kind of anchored down in the wood line. Now you see they're all just getting gunned down.
Yeah, that did not go so well, did it? But it did increase the ticket loss, so, you know, there again, you just got to get them in breaking on this match. I shouldn't say we, because I'm trying to be non-biased here, but we are from PB, so.
What do you see, Parker? What do you see? Ooh, that is one hell of a barrage on 42nd.
Right on the nipple again. Yeah, 42nd wisely falls back into the woods to get out of that artillery line.
Triangular bayonet wound.
I'm not sure about these other guys, but they'll figure it out.
Looks like everybody's pulling back.
Yeah, it looks like we're at
They
another
really don't like
reset.
these fences up here. They are really anti-fence lines. Come over here to where the nipples at. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 skid marks of shells ricocheting into the fences.
Oof. Incredible. What a force of artillery on this map. I love heavy artillery on this map, though. That's a good way.
Ooh, down goes Meek as he tries to pick up a round of canister. Gunned down by these sharpshooters from fucking 83rd and 9th Louisiana.
You guys want to pick up all you guys there.
Oh, alright. So it looks like we're resetting.
Yeah, everybody's resetting. You got IVB, what is this, IVB right here in the woods. Behind them is 42nd. Got Mr. Nolan from 42nd PA RL out here deep right, trying to scout out ahead. Kind of everybody's just consolidating around the church right now.
Looks like Irish is going to make another move left.
Yeah, the entire Union team is talking about making a L shape across the left side and forcing the Union to come to them. However, the New York Brigade boys, NYV and IVB, are slowly making their way back to that hillside where they had HL and PB engaged earlier. So it looks like the CSA is thinking a little bit ahead of the Union right now, staying one step ahead of them. Spread out pretty nice as well.
All in all, this has been a good Dunker Church. It's been a good round so far.
Oh, that it
CSA's played
has,
this
that it
extremely
has.
well. They've had to make the Union readjust numerous times in this. CSA's playing good defense. There's our boy Ironheart. What up, Ironheart? Guy's been through a lot. Poor guy. All right.
Yep. Full Union push going across the left side, seeing they get across the road into that L shape. And immediately, the entire Confederate team is shifting back.
Yep, there they go. Going to meet him there. Yeah, my guess is Union's just going for it to try to just start killing, try to take as many tickets as possible, try to start whittling them down, try to get them to breaking before the end of this match, because right now...
I honestly probably would have
Slow going.
pulled the flags. I would have done a fan attack. Send everybody over here, take your flags, go right side with the flags, and deal with them there. You do have FSB going deep right into the woods, trying to get them into the side, and they were spotted by Nolan, and looks like who's this back here? Up 42nd under Hood is on his way back to deal with the little FSB element that has made it into the wood line. However, with that feint by FSB pulling off all these 42nd boys, it looks like the Union has enough manpower to punch through on this wood.
They are.
All they gotta
winning the
do is really
battle over there.
they just gotta punch out this NYV element.
And they are moving up. They are moving
Oh,
up.
you got Corporal Dewey from PB inside the. Never mind, he is dead.
Do it. What are you doing?
Dewey made it into the line and he got shot.
Do it. You got shot.
But yeah,
Dewey.
with the FSB, with that little tactic FSB is doing in this woodline as a raiding party, pulled off a major chunk of 42nd to allow the Union to take this side. But at what cost? Because here comes 42nd to wipe up what remains.
We do have 3 Union flags over here with them on this left flank.
Yeah, I
And it might be
probably would
time
have
to get them
kept.
the hell out of there too.
I would, yeah, get him the hell out of there. Should have maybe kept him behind Victory Hill as a safe spawn point.
Yep, because here comes Hood and his boys.
Facing north.
And there's no way the Union makes it out of that corner alive.
My state's GDP could be counted on one hand. God bless.
And that will do it for the Union on the left flank pretty much. It's like we got 3 flags, 2 flags down. 1 flag
2
is
flags down. You got Mr. Morgan from HL taking his flag out of bounds.
a good idea. But you did
Turns
get them
it from a
down to
5-minute
taking losses. They did
Turned
get
it
them
from a
down to taking
5-minute
losses.
timer down to a 30-second timer.
Yep, and did get them into taking losses.
Yep.
1 step closer to breaking.
Evened out the tickets. You got 20 minutes now, but
It's gonna be close.
you do
Yeah.
have FSB though come up here and farming the 42nd Artillery. Easy tickets left and right. Easy tickets.
Oh, I see that going on over here. Yeah, I dig these FSB boys. You know, this little skirmishing unit does a pretty decent job. I never really see them get too much out of line or out of position. You know, they seem pretty smart with what
Oh,
they're doing.
those are some really smart guys. We'll see how smart they are when they have the entirety
They
of the
should probably
Confederate
get out
Army
of there.
charging at them
I
right
know,
now.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, give them props, but they're about to get wiped.
Yeah, the
Oh, yeah,
entire-
they need to get out of there. If there's anything else going on.
Bit of miscommunication. 83rd kind of just sat on Victory Hill. Meanwhile, their entire team got slaughtered on the left side.
I know, right? But they did get the tickets back to even, though, with that maneuver. These
Yeah, but
FSB boys are holding strong.
one army from 19th is right. They are burning the clock. They do not have time to really just sit here and talk tactics and what to do. You have 18.5 minutes to get the enemy in a breaking and cap, which is a very, very tall task on this map, especially with how it's being played right now by the Confederacy.
Confederacy is doing an excellent job playing defense on this map today.
Yes, Major Great from FSB. We understand you're pulling off with the guns because there's only one of your boys alive right now. You all died on those guns.
There we go.
And it does look like the Union side is debating on going a straight center push. Trying to charge out into the center to bait the Union, to bait the CSA to come out in the open where the artillery can hit them. Yeah, kind of right now back in the original positions there, forming up behind Victory Hill for a massive charge in the center.
Oh.
Massive barrage on the church. Good tickets out of line and skirmishing at the church.
I'm okay. I'm alright. Mattis is not. Mattis is fucking dead. They killed him. All that for Mattis. Holy shit.
Damn.
Damn is right, Wolf. All right.
All right, Union artillery has until They have 50 seconds to get their guns back in battery and in formation. The Union will be sending a full push up the center to see if they can draw the CSA out into the artillery barrage. There goes that artillery shell nowhere. Don't really know what that artillery gun on front of the church was aiming at.
Looks like we got HL pushing the left again. The Union left.
Ooh, left side of the church got fucking eviscerated by the HL artillery in the field.
Looks like
Oh, yep.
movement to meet him.
I would not be taking that flag, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't be making this move, to be honest with you. I would maybe stay on this fence right here back and just shoot at him for a bit.
No, they're baiting them. What they're doing is they're trying to bait them, but I don't know about bringing the flag with them. The move itself is fine. You know, pull these boys out of position, assault from somewhere else.
Unless they can somehow get these other two down flags and get out of there with them.
I think that is... No, they were... Oh, nice artillery hit! Right into the fucking side of NYV!
And Cole and Grinch do have the other two flags.
And here goes the assault in the center after the artillery shot right into fucking NYV's side. Half of their men are dead.
Here we go. Big push up the middle.
PB is pushing up the middle.
This is a good idea. I like this. I like this.
Yep, here comes Hood and 42nd out of the wood line.
Why I can't... I'm having camera angle issues. Still figuring this out. This is the inaugural broadcast of the PB Boys. Like and subscribe. Still working out little bugs. But wow,
All right, the
PB
assault on
at
the center is
are
slugging it out with
clearing them out.
42nd. They have the manpower. If they would just, if some boys keep sitting in, they have the manpower. Nice hit into NYV again on this left side, letting HL get another fence line on them.
And HL do have all three of those flags with them now. Wait, there are... Nope, never mind. Two of those flags are
PB and 19th have wiped out the 42nd in the wood line. All that's left is these New York brigades from NYV and IVB. And honestly, if they could eviscerate and get rid of these New York boys on the field, they may get the tickets they need for capping.
They can't cap, though. They gotta be careful not to cap
they need to get off. Yep.
They all better get off. I don't know if it looks like Union might cap. It looks like a lot of these guys.
They're calling for everybody off a cap right now in Union chat, so we'll see what happens. They're running straight through the cap zone, though.
Oh man, we still got guys at the church on cap. You know, get off there.
There we go. They're off
right.
cap. They're off cap. These boys are skirmishing out of line.
Just can't get up high enough this round tonight. I can't get high enough tonight, Pagan. Man.
Another great artillery shell right into the ass of NYV in the woods.
All right.
That was a really nice assault by the Union team, getting the CSA quarter way through taking. They got a quarter left and taking losses.
Another good push like that just might put them into breaking, but Hood is smart enough to probably
CSA are pulling back. Yeah, that's what I was just bringing up. The CSA is getting a little bit deeper in these woods now. Instead of like, the 10, 15 yards back, they are getting 40, 50, 60 yards back into the wood line. Such as that major 42nd force that is back here.
Now, artillery have been surgeons all night. Now's the perfect time for artillery to lay into those woods. That artillery has been amazingly impressive this evening.
Unfortunately, artillery is really good, but artillery is not really good when you have 250 yards of solid oak trees you have to fire through. Some very, very tricky shots. Yeah, the entire CSA team are pulling back to about 150 yards behind the church.
Yep, they are.
They are just pulling out. They're gonna let the Union's gonna charge here at about 11:30. They're gonna charge up, get to the fence line, and realize there's nobody here. And they're probably gonna have assaults on the flanks, left and right. You're gonna have assaults on the flanks of this attack, and they're gonna get, they're gonna get enveloped. That is kind of how I see it going. All right, and Joker has sounded the whistle. The entire Union team is full sitting up the center right now. We will see how the CSA decides to respond, if they do.
Got to be careful not to cap. Unless they're just say, fuck it, we're going to cap.
I would not cap. I'd still send everybody. Send everybody through, leave a small... Let everybody know that who's going to stay back, and you just charge those woods. Yep. Joker calling it. Everybody get into the woods. Find them. Find them and kill. The order's been given out to find and kill. They're going to keep a small contingency of guys near point to cap it, but everybody else's order is to go into the woods and kill.
So USA is going to go ahead and cap.
No, they are not capping. They are going to be watching cap, and they are going to full send into the wood line.
Yep,
Oh, there goes
right.
40 seconds, sending it down the road, trying to envelop them in the woods.
Got to do something. Got to try something. I
Ooh,
agree.
Ironheart from PB has spotted the massive 40-second push on the right side.
And 42nd is coming in here. Kind of surprising. 83rd and FSB in the process. There's Kotal right fighting. It's good to see Kotal playing the game. It's good to see him enjoying it, having fun. That's what it's about.
All right,
having
there's
fun.
CSA on breaking. There goes
CSA
42nd,
is
though,
on breaking.
taking over artillery.
And USA,
Come
are
on,
they falling
Knox.
back
Come on,
towards-
Knox. Come on, Knox. You have guns. Shoot the... Shoot.
There you go. Oh, wow. Fucking Union artillery. And PB is moving to cap.
Yep, and you have the flags. The flags stayed back. A good chunk of the flags stayed back, and they're going on the fence line behind 42nd.
CSA is countercharging now, though. They are moving from behind the church.
Get that flag back. Get that flag back to Victory
I don't know
Hill.
if there's enough Union on cap to stop the CSA countercharge right now.
I would hold everybody back behind Victory Hill and do it again.
I would too. If I was CSA,
Don't
I would
waste
play
tickets up here. Don't waste tickets.
If I was CSA,
CSA push up. Yeah, it's all about Victory Hill now.
Yep.
It is all about Victory Hill. Who's going
time
to
to
control
take
it?
Victory Hill. Play forward defense here if you can.
And CSA is not. CSA are countercharging out, getting these stragglers out here, but does not look like CSA is going for the forward defense.
But they looks like
Or
we do
are
have
they?
some going for Victory Hill.
Yeah, it's a
from
bit
42nd.
weird. There's a bunch of miscommunication going
yeah,
on right now.
miscommunication, but it does look like they're moving forward now. Yep. But it might be too late because there's already a bunch of Union reinforcements waiting for them. Oh, if this doesn't go well, this could get them a lot closer to last stand. We might see them go in the last stand final push. The last
How
few
the ticket
minutes,
exchanges are going right now, yeah, it would.
the last few minutes have gotten a lot more intense than the beginning of the match. And they are going
All right,
face to face
740,
right here.
740, 20 seconds. They are charging again up the middle.
42nd is pushing up to Victory Hill. They are going head to head here.
Still a streamline of guys coming from point. They are calling for artillery to open fire all around that church.
Alright, let's do it now. Let's do it now. Let's go.
Fire the weapon.
I mean, that you got a massive force of guys right behind the church that you could easily be shelling.
Oh, we got a movement trying
I'm just
to
concerned
flank this group.
are they going to be able to get through this group holding them out of Victory Hill?
I think they will. That was a good maneuver to get around their flank. That might be enough to spread them out. But
All right, here goes the CSA reinforcements
not.
getting to the straight rail.
oh, CSA looks like they did. Oh no! USA has pushed through. USA has won that battle, and they are moving to point, Pagan.
Ooh, nice artillery hit all over point right now. shelling some nice shots up and down that straight rail. I just do not know if the Union has enough punching power and oomph behind this assault.
Artillery doing a great job. Excellent job, Artie. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound
That they are.
sarcastic
That
by
they are. I'm just a bit concerned about... Yeah, right now you got CSA hopping over the fence, getting in the field side, and they're just sending it.
It did draw them out for the artillery to lay into them. No, I don't know if I would keep going in as Union. I would maybe hold back these flags.
You have time. You have time. Yeah, they're wrapping. Get the flag. Yeah. Pull it back. Pull it back. These guys are in the field. They're wrapping you. You're just charging into a fishbowl yourself.
Just wasting tickets at this point. Just try to reconsolidate for another big push, boys. But CSA...
CSA is counter-charge. Ooh, nice
hit.
hit.
By Artie.
Nice hit. Here comes the CSA counter-charge out towards Victory Hill. You know, you got a little bit of a stream of guys coming into point, into the hill itself. How are tickets looking? Oh, it's going to be fun. Yes, we got to go final push, final push last stand.
Yeah. Both of them are just cunt hairs away from going into it.
This little charge right here, depending on who goes into it first, will determine the match. Depending on who goes into the final stage first. Nice artillery shells in the back line. Here goes CSA across the top, up and overing into this Union line, waiting for him. And it is a grind. Final push, 4 minutes.
USA.
And last stand right there. Right at the same time.
This is where USA just has to charge and just start pushing themselves into them. Just make those kills. Make those kills.
We will see. The Union is calling.
CSA's doing a good job with their forward defense.
They have a large chunk of guys sitting there. But unfortunately, with some of those, you know, with final push last stand, final push usually wins out on this because of the way that the map the way that it is designed. Infinite lives versus 1 life.
USA does sound like they are getting ready to charge.
And the call for the counter charge has been declared on the USA side. They are up and overing across that hilltop into this Confederate jaw. And they are streamlining it from point, trying to keep their flags up. Everybody get that flag up.
Come on, Yankees, scum! Use your bucking ball.
Together.
Come on, you blueberry wearing bitch.
Oh, I'm out of ammo! No, I don't want to
2.5 minutes remaining. CSA is in last stand. You have the Union final push. They are slowly whittling away at this forward defense.
Yep, the forward defense is holding at this so far, but is there enough time?
How much longer? How much longer can they hold it?
Can they hold? They got a little bit more than 2 minutes to do this. If they hold. But our Union artillery just tearing them up tonight.
Yeah, Union artillery, lots of grease stains. Getting in the back of these lines, killing the guys coming out from their reinforcement respawns. You got the calls. You got calls for some units in here to the right. You got guys going down the road to get around this Union entrenchment to see if they can get this cap going on point to force it overtime. What do we got over here? We got Mr. Eugene from PB Mississippi Artillery. Oh, the artillery from the other side, Flores and his Mississippi boys have claimed the CSA artillery. And if they can get Barron, if they can kill these guys and get Barron up here with them.
And Barron is on their way.
Barron is with them. We need one more guy to get him in skirmishing. Oh, and this Union has broke through the Confederate forward defense on the hill.
And that is probably the end of the match there, Pagan.
Oh, and that it
USA
is.
should take it from here.
That they do. Final push, last stand with 68 seconds remaining.
What a match. What a good 2 matches tonight. What's your final thoughts?
CSA snatched the jaw. What was it? Snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. Everything going right until the very last charge.
You know, CSA, they had a very good plan there at the end. I think the turning factor was the USA artillery, though.
Oh, I believe so as well. Those key shots by USA Artillery on multiple of the charges, especially near the end, getting those guys as they were reinforcing the hillsides, were honestly key contributing factors. Alongside those two shots that I believe it was HL's battery had on NYV in the woods, giving this Union enough time to wrap 42nd to come back around. That was a very well fought match from both sides. GSA did what they could, but when it comes down into it, final push 9 times out of 10 will always beat last stand, and a very bloody one. 1,086 casualties on the Union to 857 casualties on the CSA. That was a well fought Dunkers Church.
So with that, everybody, I hope everybody has a great night. Thank you for joining us. We will see you on Sunday night.
We will see you all
for
Sunday
Night Fights. Yeet. Thank you, and goodbye. And we're clear. Good shit, Pagan.
All right. Yes, sir.
All right, let's go back up there. I will make it public. Unless you want to share it with them, you can do that.
I'll let you make it public.
All right. I'll take care of it. I'm going to hop there.
First off, apologies for all the team kills.